In the previous video, you've learned what data-based advertising is and what makes it more effective than context-based advertising. To understand how data and advertising are connected and how data fuels digital marketing, it is important to have a closer look at where the data actually comes from. And that's what we'll do in this video. Let's have a look at how interactions happen online. As an example, let's look at what happens when someone interacts with a publisher's website. Every publisher's website starts as a blank canvas, made of code and stored on its web server. To now fill this blank canvas with content, the publisher uses a tool known as a content management system, or short CMS. And publishers use their CMS to store, create, and manage content on their website. The publisher will leave some space on the website for advertising. Now a separate server will place the ads, and this server is referred to as the ad server. So note that two different systems handle the content and the ads. The ads come from advertisers, and to get the right ad in front of the right people, the publisher sends a signal to connect with the advertiser's ad server, and they will then retrieve the creative for the ad that needs to be displayed. Now, let's look at what happens when someone accesses a website. As soon as the person's browser requests a web page from the publisher, some data about that person is sent to the publisher. And that information is then used to bring the right content to the person, but is also sent to the ad servers to make sure a relevant ad is displayed. So data is exchanged between the person and both the publisher and the advertiser's servers. The publisher and advertisers both store data. Every interaction, like accessing a page, clicking on a link, clicking on an ad, or making a purchase, leaves a record. And the publisher and the advertiser categorize and store some of that information to personalize the content and adapt the ads people see. So we now know that a lot of data is generated as people interact with online content. But what do we really mean when we talk about data? Well, find out what data actually is in the next video.